The girl wrapped her entire body tightly with plastic wrap, even putting thick garbage bags over her legs, then got dressed and went to the sauna. She did all this just so she could lose enough weight to compete in a horse race. Michelle was a gifted jockey, but in the past horse racing had always been a sport dominated by men. Female athletes didn't even have their own locker room. Michelle had to shower with a group of male riders, enduring not only unfair treatment, but also constant verbal humiliation. Despite everything, Michelle never gave up. Through her persistence and effort, she finally earned a chance to compete. Even though the race conditions were harsh, Michelle was thrilled, because she wanted to prove to everyone who doubted her that she could win. However, Michelle faced a serious problem. She needed to lose 6 pounds in just 3 days. With no other option, she pushed her body to the limit. To sweat more, she wrapped herself in plastic wrap, strictly controlled her diet, and even refused to eat anything at her sister's wedding. Luckily, during the weigh-in the next day, Michelle successfully met the competition's weight requirement. Days of intense weight loss left her completely exhausted, but the moment she stepped onto the racetrack, excitement took over. During the race, she kept overtaking her opponents, gradually reaching the leading position. Just as she was about to cross the finish line, an accident happened. Michelle and her horse fell heavily to the ground. She shed tears of regret, and the horse looked at her anxiously, refusing to move. Michelle was quickly rushed to the hospital, and her family came from all over to see her. Doctors told them that Michelle had suffered brain damage. Her father placed her late mother's necklace in her hand, praying for her recovery. After several days of treatment, Michelle finally regained consciousness, but her speech was impaired. She couldn't say a single complete word, nor could she answer how many fingers the nurse was holding up. Just as the nurse gave up and was about to leave, her father asked Michelle something about horse racing. To everyone's surprise, she answered correctly without hesitation. Whenever the questions were related to racing, Michelle could answer every single one of them. The nurse was overjoyed. This meant Michelle's brain was still functioning normally. Not long after, Michelle was discharged from the hospital. However, due to her injuries, she couldn't take care of herself. When she asked the doctor how long it would take to return to the racetrack, his honest but careless answer crushed her dream completely. Michelle was devastated, tears streaming down her face as she looked at her teammates. But she didn't give up. Michelle gathered her courage and slowly climbed back onto a horse. Her father knew that the brave jockey he admired was back. Although the entire family opposed Michelle's decision to return to racing, her father, who had never supported her before, finally changed his mind. This time,
that little girl's made up her mind. There's no one here or in heaven that can make her change it.
he chose to stand by Michelle and support her pursuit of her dream.